Yeah, so hello guys, welcome back to another edition of Sports Updates Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafio and ahead of Ghana's game against South Korea, Charlie, the South Koreans, the way them the Black Sea, then go score the Black Stars. Charlie, it's not easy. The tactics they are saying they'll deploy against the Black Stars to ensure that they get the 3 points over Ghana. Charlie, we really have to watch out, and I'm about to break it down here on Sports Updates Ghana, because these people, if they speak their language, you know, go bab. So Charlie, I've gotten some quotes from their press conference that they held on Sunday today, and I'm about to break it down here on Sports Updates Ghana. All you have to do now is to please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get straight into it. So ahead of Ghana's all-important game against South Korea on Monday, Charlie, the South Korean players have been talking big. They say that they realize that the Black Stars have some weakness when it comes to their defense, and they are going to leverage on that to beat Ghana in their match on Monday. The Black Stars have to win this game, else we are packing our bags and coming home. Well, speaking at the press conference on Sunday, Ko Sang-hoon, the midfielder of South Korea, when I mentioned the name, you see the way you nodded your head. Well, he's saying that the Black Stars have some weaknesses, and that is the positives that the South Koreans are going to use to beat Ghana. Speaking at the press conference, this is what Ko Sang-hoon had to say. He said Ghana tends to give a lot of space in the defense. You have the ability to penetrate, and there are players who can pass, so you have to attack the opponent's weakness, and that is what Ko Sang-hoon, the player of South Korea, had to say during the press conference on Monday. Let me break it down for you. So he's saying that after watching the Black Stars play in their recent games from friendly matches to the World Cup, he has seen that the Black Stars have some weakness in defense, and that is what the South Koreans are good in using to attack their opponents, and they are going to make sure they give accurate passes into spaces to ensure that they beat the Black Stars in this game. He says that they are going to leverage on Ghana's weaknesses, that is their defense, to attack more and make sure they get goals against the Black Stars. So Ko Sang-hoon is one of the players who will be playing the game for South Korea. But Charlie, the South Koreans, they have some injuries in camp, and that is worrying them. But for Tottenham Hotspur's player Son Heung-min, he'll be in action and he'll be wearing mask. He played the first game against Uruguay, and that match ended 0-0. And well, for South Korea, they have 1 point. Ghana, we don't have any points after losing 3-2 to Portugal. If we lose this game to South Korea, we'll have 0 points, and South Korea would have 4 points. And even if we win our last game against Uruguay, we are coming home. So this game there, we don't have to settle for even a draw. We have to win this match at all costs, so that the game against Uruguay, even if we don't win, at least a draw will take us to the next round. But for their coach Paulo Bento, who is a Portuguese handling the South Korean side, he's saying that well, they have some injuries in camp, and gave an update on the injuries in camp. Speaking at the press conference, this is what Paulo Bento had to say about injuries in the South Korean camp. He said, "I would like to confirm that Hwang Hee-chan will not be available for the match tomorrow. But for Kim Min-jae, he just recovered today, and we will make a decision tomorrow." So that is about update on the South Korean team, which will be facing the Black Stars on Monday in their Group H encounter. Well, the coach Paulo Bento went on to say that he understands that well, there is pressure among his players after drawing their match against Uruguay, and they want to beat Ghana at all costs, but says that for him, everything is come for him, except that it's because of different coaches. That is why his players are looking like they are under pressure. Speaking at the press conference, this was what Paulo Bento had to say about pressure with his players. He said that I don't feel any pressure whatsoever. I will love the players to feel the way I do, but I know they come from different culture. We will have a difficult game, but we are able to do well, and that is what Paulo Bento had to say concerning the pressure in his team's camp. Well, let's go on and do some more. And well, one player of South Korea also spoke in an interview and said that Charlie, the tactics they are coming to play against Ghana has to be very careful, because they are coming all out to beat the Black Stars after getting a point against Uruguay. This one from Jean Woo-young. In an interview, the midfielder said that Ghana seem to have poor teamwork. It means that Charlie, what he's trying to say is that all our players have individual brilliance. The likes of Kudus, Andre Ayew, Thomas Partey, they are always showing their individual brilliance, but they don't play as a team. and says that we have a very poor teamwork. He went on to say that, so I think if we create better chances in that area, Ghana is fast. You have to be very careful on the spaces behind you. When the ball is stolen, I think using the back spaces in the reverse direction will create more chances, and that is how Jean Wuxin, the name Krapa, me who say my friend, is saying that they will beat Ghana in the game, saying that we have a poor teamwork and that they will create better chances in order to beat the Black Stars. Although Ghana is very fast in attack, they will make sure that if Ghana loses the ball, they will use our back spaces in the reverse direction to create more chances and beat Ghana in this game. So tomorrow's game is going to be very, very tough, and I anticipate a very good game for the Black Stars, because I don't expect Ghana to show much respect to the South Koreans like we showed respect to the Portuguese in the game, so that we have to defend throughout the game. I expect the Black Stars to come all out, and by the 15th minute we should have scored our first game against South Korea, because in as much as South Koreans are good, if you are able to score 3 goals in this game in the first half, then we defend in the second half, we might end up winning the game by 3-1 or 3-2. So this is how I anticipate Coach Otuado and his men to approach the game against South Korea. Nothing short of a convincing victory, maybe by 2-goal margin against South Korea, so that we can progress out of the group, maybe on goals if we are unable to beat Uruguay in that game. Well, that'll be for this edition of Sports Updates Ghana. Let me know in the comment section what you think about South Korea and their players saying that they are coming all out to beat the Black Stars in the game against South Korea. My name is Joseph Adamafiu, and this has been another edition of Sports Updates Ghana. Thanks for watching.